So you did use another word that's near and dear to my heart, because you mentioned serving others. And in that service, not losing yourself. We talk a lot, servant leadership is a very buzzy word right now. We hear about it all the time. And maybe you define yourself as a servant leader, or maybe not at this point. I'd like to dig into that a little bit deeper and get your views on that, since it's a popular term, but I hear it being misused a lot. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of an odd term in a way, because it's like, of course, like you want to be of service and you want to serve the best interests of your team. But then when it's like written out as a servant leader, it's as though you are a servant suddenly to your team. And again, it gives the impression, or alludes to, putting yourself like always on the back burner, and that your boundaries and your goals and mission of like the business no longer matter. So a lot of people, like other leaders, have described me based off, everything that they know and hear about my leadership style and how I engage with the team and with other people, as being like servant leadership, just because I am very passionate about service. But again, with that word, like the servant aspect, like it just kind of gives me like the crepes. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I kind of agree, actually, because it just, to me, it really does fold into the empathy thing. Because if you're trying to understand and connect with other people, I think there's that natural want to serve, or at least serve the community or serve society, or that sort of thing. But when people throw the word servant leader out there, you get that idea that it's kind of your job to just give in, almost like an ill-used mother. You're just supposed to give in to everything.
Yeah, exactly. And I have very maternal qualities. I'm not a mother yet, but I am very maternal in my nature. And I also think people start to get habituated to that too, almost as though like, oh, like mom is gonna go like, do my laundry or make the bed, or like, oh, Nadia's just gonna like jump in and do that thing, like, because I don't get it. So, oh well, like let me just like keep getting paid or whatever. So
Yeah, it's interesting. I find it an interesting comparison between the empathy and the servant, because the two kind of go together, but not in terms of being, I don't want to say as a doormat, but as a doormat. The other,
right.
and the other part too, a lot of servant leaders that I feel are really truly being of service are teachers, educators, people
Yeah.
that want to help other people learn and bring them with them.